Many people think that Christianity is about a hobby that Christians have that takes them into a building on a Sunday morning. Many people think that Christians are indulgent and Christians are only interested in themselves. Some people think that Christians are only prepared to work with other Christians. Street Pastors challenges all these assumptions. You're going to hear some stories from some of our partners. Street Pastors go out in Kingston on a Friday and a Saturday night. They're there to serve those people who have made themselves vulnerable in the night time. They're not there for their own sake, but they're there to serve. They'll help whoever needs their help. And this work is not dull or boring, but interesting and engaging, and it is very important. We could always do with more street pastors. We could always do with more prayer pastors. Maybe there's a place for you.
My name's Glenn Tunstall. I'm the Borough Commander for the Royal Borough of Kingston-upon-Thames. One of the biggest challenges we have in Kingston is our nighttime economy. So in the nighttime economy we can expect on a Friday, Saturday night probably about 13,000 people coming into our town centre. A huge challenge for us. A huge challenge because the number of officers we have as well. We'll police that with about 8 or 9 officers. How do we do that? By working in partnership. And one of our key partners in that nighttime economy is our street pastors. They are amazing people who allow us to police that nighttime economy, to pick up the pieces around some of those people who are vulnerable, in help, and need that little bit more care. Allowing those officers to carry on dealing with the people who may be public order or committing crime, and they focus on looking after those people who are in need of care. They do an amazing job. I can't thank them enough. And we have some of the best street pastors in London. Thank you for what you do.
Nice to meet you.
Street patrol means to me. I mean, I know a lot of people, some are very silly, like to have a really good night out. Some of them don't know when the night has ended. Street patrol, without a doubt, the street patrol will be there to help. It's very nice that you guys are there. I mean, we have a community, a very big community here in Kingston, and it's really, really nice. You're there for most of us when we need it.
Excellent. Oh, thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Alex Hunter, the Head of Security at Prism in Kingston-upon-Thames. I'm also the manager of the training works in Wimbledon, and I train door staff all over the country. My main role here is looking after the safety of all of our customers, and I have to say that as far as the safety of our customers, we form part of a team with the street pastors, and they're essential. The street pastors help us look after vulnerable individuals, and they do a fantastic job of that. The Kingston team come in, help us look after these people, and they do a really fantastic job. My background in the military and also in security for many years, this is the best operation we have for looking after vulnerable people.
Hello, can you just tell me your name and how Street Pastor has helped you in any way?
I'm Kenny, to start off with. Jay, I have met many times before. And the whole street pie, I've met you a couple of times, cameraman. Everyone here I've met a few times. These are some of the most lovely people you will meet. They will help you out in any sort of way they can. If I've come out of a pub a little bit too drunk, I can come up to them and they'll give me a bottle of water, give me a bit of time to breathe. You know what I mean? It's just, they're genuinely nice people to here to help people. They're not here to cause no harm. Anyone who sort of feels a bit rough, they might have drunk too much or they might have done too much of other stuff, they can.
Right, we're your team for O'Neill's Kingston. This is Tom, this is Callum. We work over the weekends, Fridays and Saturdays. There's been quite a few times that the street pastors have helped us. They are very beneficial to what we do and they aid our job on a massive scale. One main incident we can think that we can really relate to is when one evening we had some altercations with quite lack of staff that evening, and one male we needed to kind of remove from the venue, and my colleague here received an injury. So what can you say about your injury?
So I went to restrain the individual and ended up hitting my head. I was knocked out for a period of around 3 to 4 minutes, and luckily the street pastors were there who rendered first aid and took me to seek medical attention at the local church. So thank you very much for that.
Sue from Kingston Street Pastors. I've been volunteering for about 2 years. Every night's different. I go out once a month on average, and we help people who are in trouble, who are vulnerable, had too much to drink, need some help. Lots of different people. I can think of one lady in particular who lived in Suffolk and she was lost. She didn't know where she was, she didn't know how to get home, she didn't know the buses. So we clubbed together, put some money together, make sure she got on the bus and she got home safely.
This night tonight, I've been wearing my new heels. My new heels have been hurting my feet so much, and this guy's just come up to me and given me some flip flops. That's made my day. My feet are fine. My feet are happy. I'm happy. Everything's fine. I've got flip flops, and what do you want? Right, they take over.
Oh, Kingston, Friday and Saturday night. This is the Midnight Special, live and direct from myself, the Pied Piper. The street pastors walk the light through the day and through the night. And don't forget that, because they make Kingston nice. Love